Ma'am, stop.
All right, Beth, are you ready to go? I don't know if Beth can hear me. Anyways, I'm ready to go. I am Chloe, and this is the Bob Ross off. I just saw some weird stuff happening on Beth's screen. I'm gonna text her in a second to make sure that she can hear me. Anyways, today we are doing, oh geez, I don't even remember what we're doing. We are doing Quiet Mountains River. Let me text Beth and see if she can hear me. And we'll go from there. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Also, I do have the cat joining me.
I can't hear you.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right,
can hear
so you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. Yay. I did like a whole introduction, and then I was like, why isn't Beth talking?
I can't hear you.
Anyway, we're live. I also have a cat that is wanting to be in my business right now, and that's okay. She's fine for now.
That is okay. It is bringing your pet to art class day because I have one sitting at the base of my easel, so hopefully he does not kick it over.
Is he okay? I heard you talking about, it sounds like he had a vet visit.
Yes, he did. He gets bad anxiety, so we have to drug him up to go get his nails clipped. So
Aw,
his meds are wearing off, so he's a little uncoordinated a little bit. But yeah, he's fine.
good. Oh no. So I am. Oh no, that was just me clicking the wrong thing. So my headphones, both of my headphones died. So I am going to be doing this with him muted and doing my best at it. But it looks like we're just slapping some pinky ready color on the canvas.
I started watching a little bit ahead, just to see
That was
what he's
smart.
going to do.
That was
After
smarter than what I've
I'm like, wait, what did you say?
done.
Happy clouds? What?
All right.
Stream? Oh, we're doing this. Okay, cool.
So my current strategy with this is that I watch everything that he does with one color, and then when he's in the zoom out screen, if you get one where it's him and the painting and his palette all happening at once, which is what's going on right now, then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do all this now.
Yep.
Also,
that is my strategy.
I got new canvases. I accidentally got the wrong size. So they're the littler ones, which I mean, it doesn't matter at all. But it says that they're gessoed, which apparently is like the key to why everything looks so much smoother on his. I have my doubts, but we're going to see what happens.
Well,
they were literally from Walmart for like $10. It's like a 6-pack for $10, but we're going with it.
Okay. But I have a question. Do you paint your whole entire canvas white first?
No, that is apparently what gesso basically is.
Okay.
So basically this has already been painted white.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what a lot of canvases are.
Yeah. That's where I'm a little bit confused about it. I was told that I should try gesso by Lily. I don't know if you know Lily. You know Ben Gravitt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his girlfriend Lily was my last show. And she's like pro painter. So she said I should try gesso, and then I happened to be needing canvases anyways. And I saw these that said that they were already gessoed, but like you said, I feel like all canvases are in that sense. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and I'm gonna have to put mountain right here because the paint on it looks like it wasn't even. So it's like I was like, okay, cool. You're starting. Oh, okay.
What?
I said, oh, you're starting. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. I was just like trying to make that color, and also I had to walk away for a second, and I don't even remember why now.
I wasn't even paying attention to you. I was just talking and.
Oh, and I got a little shampoo bottle to put my white paint in, so I'm no longer using like a dang plastic spoon to get it onto my palette. Okay. I am advancing.
All right, cool. Okay. It's not going to work for me. So try this one. One brush is not going to work for me. I will make it work, and we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Because, like, as you can see, there's like I painted that, but no paint came out on it. So.
I've also slowly come to the realization that like whatever he paints, wherever there is white space, I should just go ahead and fill it in because it might never get filled in and I might end up with a bald spot on my canvas.
Yes. I think we've learned from our last mistake.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting better every time.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, I will. So for whatever reason, this part of the canvas does not want to paint, and I don't know why. But we'll make it work.
That is weird. It's okay because there's a whole bunch of clouds in this one. So we're just going to put a whole bunch of clouds there.
Yep.
And you can just kind of smash those on.
This is one thing I've learned about him. Yep. I was just like, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy paints.
Oh, it's rare that I get to see him violently shake his paintbrush, but like I always feel better when I see that because I'm like, right, stuff that I can't do. And this is why I can't do Bob Ross paintings just like him. It's because I cannot violently shake my brush off. That is the only thing that's holding me back.
That and the spatula
Talent.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't going to say talent because we all have our own talents. And apparently, if you use paint thinner, it smells up your house.
Yes, it does.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to have to put a cloud over that. I don't know why this spot, I don't know if you can see it. It won't paint.
Yeah, there has to be something on the canvas there. And it probably,
yeah.
And you wouldn't have noticed it if you were painting it white first because it was white. It was already the color of the canvas.
Yeah.
Ooh, where'd he go? There we go.
All of a sudden we use some blue down here. Okay, cool.
Oh, is that the river? Is that how the river is done? Okay.
Oh, it's just like a patch of blue.
I was expecting it to be done differently than that.
Well, I mean, you see the patch of blue that he's trying to get you to.
Yeah. I kind of like I had this idea that the river went in last, like it went over stuff, and it's the opposite of that.
Well, with him,
you never know.
You never know.
Just pause. There we go. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to the computer. Okay.
We went potty. Okay, cool. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad potty. I got some new brushes, and this is the first time that I'm using said brushes, so we'll see how it goes.
How are they feeling?
They feel much better.
Good.
But I don't know if it's a canvas or the brush.
I also got new brushes.
After, where I was like, I feel that I needed some new brushes.
Yes. Okay, so those clouds are made with a smaller brush.
Yep.
And there's actually pink in them, but I don't know if I'm going to put pink in mine. We'll find out in a moment. I'm probably going to end up using an entire bottle of white paint each episode, and I just didn't realize it before because it was coming out of the big bucket. Like I just keep getting more. Okay, so
Okay. Doing circular. Apparently, I also ran out of white.
oh no.
But I had bought some more paint too, so I just now need to.
The cat keeps looking over the canvas, and I have a feeling that people watching the show are just seeing my cat pop up over and over again.
That is okay.
Um,
In the sky.
I also somehow need to master this like softening thing that he does after he paints things because I always ends up just being a gross mess when I try it. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Like
Right now he's just slapping the hell out of the canvas, and I know if I try to do that, I'll just smear everything. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I want to do. I'm gonna do the bottom. I'm gonna do just like right here, and it's gonna leave a streaky. Oh God. Oh, I hate this. This is like this. No, I was gonna say this is the most stressful part, but definitely the most stressful part is that line in the water that we don't have on this one, and I'm excited about that. Oh, but now he's making it super dark.
Are you to the mountain yet?
I think so. He is currently making a dark purpley color. I'm assuming that is going to be mountain.
I was like, my clouds aren't really there. It looks like a storm is coming through.
I am okay with how my clouds came out this time. Oh, sweet Jesus, this mountain.
Yeah.
What the hell did he just do?
He literally applied a lot of pressure.
Oh my God. Oh, I am not going to be able to do this. And that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I don't have a palette knife for it. I'm just not going to be able to do this. I don't know what brush to do it with. Oh God. Oh God, I'm so stressed right now watching this happen.
All right, I'm going in with mountains.
Okay.
Let me go. He said outside is more what we're looking for.
I have no audio right now.
Basic shape of mountain, so peaks.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Basic shape of mountain. Love the description.
Yeah, perfect. Nailed it. Okay. Oh God. I just keep looking back up at it as I try to make this color and panic again. Stop. Ma'am, stop. Stop. Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. Or anybody who's like, what? Why does she keep saying that? I'm just yelling at my cat who's sticking around with stuff.
I was like,
okay.
I was doing that bad, but okay. Oh no. So I have pink on my one finger,
Uh-huh.
and I have trackpad on my
Oh.
computer, and I'm going.
I also have gotten paint on my computer several times because of this show.
Yeah. So yeah, let's 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 use our imagination. What happened?
um, is that a mountain? You know the meme that's from like an anime where it's a guy looking at a butterfly saying, "Is this a bird?" and it's been changed 8 million times.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this mountain right now. Is this a mountain? Oh. Oh my god, how does that happen? How does he do that?
I gotta master his palette knife thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't look anything like that. This might be my least mountain yet.
Yeah. I'm not hating my mountain.
I am hating my mountain.
Well, I'm hating my clouds. My clouds look like shit. But oh, goody. We're gonna be painting snow.
Yeah, this always goes terribly wrong for me as well.
Let's try it. Okay, we'll try it. Oh, no, puppies.
You know what? I'm gonna do his mountains a completely different way from how he does them, and I'm gonna see if I can make this work or if I just like f this up royally.
Well, I believe in you.
Don't.
Don't believe in you? Okay.
Yeah. This is. You're doing all right there.
Love you, puppy, but go get out. Because he just, Ducky! Block me in. Wait. Where did we go to? So, that sound effect was my paint palette potentially going
Oh.
on a floor.
Oh no.
Hale decided to hit it just right. No, nothing got on the floor. My painting that way. How is he doing like the little like dot things? No pressure.
Wait, why did he switch to blue? I'm not even done with these mountains.
I know. That's why I was like, wait, I missed something.
What's going on? I still have mountains that don't have snow on them. Oh, is this the backside of the mountain? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Sorry about that real dramatic reaction to that. Oh, Lord. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. I've got this.
Okay.
Good. Cool.
We're doing pretty good. Okay, I'm not mad about that effect. I'm just mad that it took me forever to. So I just grab a whole bunch of paint and just barely tip it on and then like pat it on. I'm not mad with that effect. Yeah, no effort. Definitely no.
This looks so mountainous, and then I've got this crap.
I don't understand where he got the blue from. Like,
He's so delicate with it too. Like I see him using it, but I don't understand what's happening.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is not going to be a mountain at the end. This is not going to be one of my better paintings. That's okay. I'm going to do so many of these that it doesn't matter.
You can pull it off. I believe in you.
I'm okay if I don't. I will put it that way.
God. All right. I'm going to cheat a little bit and grab a little thin brush and try and edge my mountains a little bit more.
Yeah, I attempted that as well, and it just is this blob. But that I'm okay. I'm okay with this blob. This blob and I are in agreement. Oh god, he's still going. Like, and now I just want him to move on from the mountains because I've given up. But he's like, no, you need more mountain right here. How does he make that look like a mountain?
I don't know. I haven't even attempted to do the blue. Have you?
Oh, I'm so far. I think I'm past where you are.
Okay. I was just trying to fix my mountains so they don't look so crappy.
I just accepted it. This is not a mountain. I don't know what I just made, but not a mountain. Oh, geez, is there about to be more? Oh, no. Oh, no, there's about to be a thin black line on here, isn't there? Oh, no, where is that? What is that? Oh, no. Oh, is that another mountain?
You're not making it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. I should look at the reference photo. Um, where is the reference photo? I wish I would leave the reference photo alone so I could see it when I need it, and I always forget. Oh, okay. So this is that very bottom, super dark, dark mountain. Okay.
Brave. He says it so easier said than done. Oh, and then a touch of bright red.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at that. I tell you what though, I'm gonna give myself credit on one thing. Those clouds are banging on mine. I'm super happy with those clouds.
I'm happy with your clouds as well. A little jealous of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they are very cloud-like. Oh God, ma'am, what are you doing? Oh God, what are you
What?
doing? The cat. She was looking like she was going to attempt to jump over my sewing machine, and right on the other side of my sewing machine is my rinse cup. All right, so I'm going to go rinse brushes real quick and give her an opportunity to escape from the confines. No, don't go that way. Ugh, God damn, stupid cat.
Oh, he has a huge putty knife and he will scrape it off and do it all again. Buddy Hills.
Oh, stop. Okay, I am back. Man, do you see this damn cat right here?
Yeah. Um, hang on. Let me show you my current view. You see how sad he looks?
Aww.
That is how sad he looks and pathetic. All right. Have you done your foot mountings?
I'm just now at that point. I figured it was a good time to stop for a moment. and clean brushes. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get crazy here.
Tried to jazz this color up with a little bit red, and that was the wrong color.
Yeah.
Foot mountains.
They're telling you that you don't have to hurt anybody to be happy.
Aw. I should probably put my closed captionings on. Oh, there is no closed caption on this video for me. Okay. Is that some white that he threw in at the bottom? Yeah.
Yep, for mist.
Oh. Missed. Oh. And that color that was like wrong that I shouldn't have done is absolutely the color of the next stage. So now I have to figure out some other color for that.
Don't cough in here. That's not fun, Elisa.
Oh, this is how he makes the river. Okay. Now I understand. You know how there's always, like when you go to the 2-inch brush site, how people can submit their own versions of the painting? I noticed that with this particular painting, everybody had like a real wonky river, and now I'm understanding why.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of the way that he's making it by like negative spacing it, basically.
My puppy looks so sad.
Oh, here goes some yellows. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this shit. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh.
Someone's gonna throw some trees in this. Your brush over there?
Yeah. No. No. Sorry, the cat. Sorry, that wasn't at you. Cat was like, I'm going to walk across your keyboard now. Like, oh my God, no.
Don't like it. I'm good with the trees. Can we plant the trees, please? Took me a while to get good with the trees.
Yeah, I thought it would be nice to do something that was less trees, and I regret that decision now.
Really? I don't know why you would.
God, what the hell is this? And how does his river look so much more majestic than mine?
It's like a swirly line. That makes sense.
Oh, there's some white going in it. That might help. Maybe. Is that a fan brush that he's using? Damn. Where is my fan brush? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll be right back. I have a fan brush. It is not here, though. Okay. Let's see if I can fan brush a little light into this river. Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. Oh. Well, I did something to that river. I like that his fan brushing is all like light and delicate, and mine's like fuck everything, just everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got so much of that gold in that. There's so much gold in my river now. What brush is he using now? Are we doing bushes now? What is that? What's going on? Oh, that's green. Oh no 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 no! Ugh. God damn it. Oh, there's your trees. The trees are happening.
All right.
They're real aggressive. Real aggressive.
All right.
Real dark. And he used like 12 colors to make that darkness.
All right. Doing our sand brush of the river. Try and salvage that.
Holy Jesus. The darkness is coming. It is like a horror film what is happening on his canvas.
Oh, yay. Oh. Okay. All dark colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Trees. I know how to do that, bitches. I'm so excited.
I know how this is gonna like work out eventually, but also it feels like he's like, you know what, we're just gonna paint over this entire canvas now. Screw it.
All right, I got to wash brushes and my water's nasty. So I will be right back.
Okay.
And we will continue with. I feel that we're doing a lot better and we're going a lot faster than we were last time. Like we're much
yes. More. Yeah, I actually got this done in like an hour 15 last time.
Okay.
Oh, that's like a whole ass fucking tree all on its own. What? How the hell did he just do that? I love how he's like, just load your paintbrush up like crazy and you'll have this nice splattery effect. And instead, I just have like big splotches.
clean brushes. Let's paint these trees. So excited. Let's use this one. Okay. Blue, green, black. You can tell I'm using quite a bit of pressure.
Can I though? Can I really? Okay.
I painted a little bit over my mountain, but it's okay. We are
It's supposed to go over your mountain, right?
Yeah. That is okay.
Okay. So yeah, I love how his trees have these like lovely light splatters happening, all like ginger and fun, and mine are just like oh, what the hell? Oh, I think he's literally just like scratching the canvas right now.
All right. I will pause you while I finish filling in all your stuff that you are like literally just painted over.
Now what is he doing? Oh my god.
It's a little.
Oh. Oh, he's making it darker now. Okay.
Darker
That's
than.
fun. I didn't think it was dark enough before.
Oh. And then we're gonna come back and like lighten everything up or soften everything up.
Right. Throw a whole bunch of white on top of it. We're on to you, Bob. I have no idea what that even was that I just did. Oh yeah, but here we are going over it with white.
we're gonna darken everything up, but then we're gonna throw a whole bunch of white everywhere.
Yeah.
Because that's how we roll.
You bitches ready? Ready to wait. Okay. Oh, it's like little hills right there. You know, because of course then he zooms out and it's like, oh, it's the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
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 Like one of those flipping magic eye paintings. Okay.
I need to catch up. I'm still fighting my canvas because there's some, it's like it doesn't want to paint over.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we're making actual green. Like a for real green. Oh, it's to make the trees greener. Got it. That makes sense.
Because there's a lot of dark.
Yeah. Yeah. And now suddenly they're just like magically happy trees.
So when I was at, cleaning my brushes and you were talking to me, I wasn't listening to anything that you were saying, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize it until you came back because I had heard you and I thought that you had already come back when actually I was just hearing whatever you were doing off camera.
Uh-huh. Yep,
Yeah, that's what happened.
Just,
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it out. I repeated myself. I don't remember even what it was now, but when you came back, I said it again. Yep, and then all of a sudden it just looks like a tree. Oh, whoops.
I feel that I am going to push so hard. My
Canvas is gonna fall over. I like that he never mentions changing colors or adding colors or anything, but magically all of these plants are like completely different colors.
Mm-hmm. And this is why you have a trash bag on your floor. I can't blame the dog on that one. That was all me. My penguin towel fell over while I was changing brushes.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. We're good. Don't tell somebody. And then he like goes and adds dark in to the. My rivers suck.
My river ended up being mostly covered over, and I think that's for the best.
And I love how he says, "Oh, it's just that easy.
Yeah,
No bother."
thanks. Oh, is it? Okay. I
Thanks,
see.
thanks, Bob. You're always so helpful.
Oh, sounds like there is angry weather outside.
Yeah, that's why they close school.
Yeah, but then it was beautiful today.
Yeah, he was angry this morning, but that's about it.
Oh, jeez. I feel like this one is definitely a lot blobbier than the last few I've done.
I would have to concur.
Yeah. But what is that? Oh man, I don't even have that on here. Shit.
I love how encouraging he is, where he's like, see how easy you can paint. You can do anything that you set your imagination to.
No, I think you're lying to me right now. Like this little footpath that I didn't realize was supposed to be there. Now I'm just kind of covering it up. What footpath? It is gone now. Okay. Just okay. And then we're just going to do some random pine trees in the far, far back. I don't understand why that pine tree exists, but okay. I feel like Bob just thought it was really weird that his painting didn't have a pine tree in it. He was like, oh, let me jam this in here. Sorry, I forgot you.
And a lot of paint. Remind me next time I need to get more paint.
Yes. Well, that pine tree does not even exist on my canvas. That's okay. That's okay. It's a
He says that is okay. This is your nature.
yeah. Oh, I
Don't
finished. I'm done. This is it. Oh. God, I wish I had that pine tree.
Say what?
I'm done. I finished and I wish I had that pine tree. I'm gonna attempt it another way.
Okay. All right. Might be a little bit slower, but I keep talking with my river.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's kind of there now.
What?
A pine tree. Oof. Man.
I'm not fucking with the tree trunks again.
Yeah, those are a pain. I don't like them. The good news with the tree trunks, though, is that at least in this one, they mostly get covered up anyway, and they're more of like a guideline to where the trees are actually going to go. So I don't understand this. I was just looking at my current royalties situation for the day, but I don't understand this. I didn't. So this series, my Demon book series, there are now 5 books in the series. The 5th one is the one that just came out yesterday. So,
congratulations.
Thanks. So when I had like the first 3 out, people would buy them mostly one at a time. Right. And it's pretty easy, especially back then when I was starting. It was pretty easy to track that. And then when I put the 4th book out, people started buying all 4 at the same time, which I thought was really weird. The first time it happened, I was like, why would you do this? Why would you just buy all 4 books at the same time? But apparently it's a thing because it happens all the time.
it's also like Netflix. You want to binge all the shows for a series, so I can
Right.
see.
And I get that, but also, I mean, it's books. Like, there's no downtime in buying them. If these are for ebooks, not paperbacks.
Right.
And I guess that's still what people are thinking. Like, just buy them all now, so I can keep going. But really, that's not a problem. But anyway, so I put out the fourth book, and that's how I sell. Like half of the time that I sell the first book, I sell all four of the books, which is awesome because it's a whole bunch more royalties. But now that I have the fifth book out, it's been out 2 days. And so far, I have sold 3 sets of books, but it's still just the first 4 books, and people are not buying the fifth book with the fourth one. And I'm even more baffled than before. Like, everybody was totally fine with buying 4 books, but now that there's 5, they're like, I don't know if I'm going to buy that fifth one yet.
Because it's a new one.
Yeah. It's so weird. I don't know. It's really weird to me. And I guess part of it is because I do, like, normally I read on Kindle Unlimited, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I don't just spend $16 on an unknown book series either.
Yeah.
Like, I will buy, like, if I like the first one, then I will buy the next 4 in the series or whatever it is.
Right.
But I want to read that first one first to make sure that I actually like it.
Well, and so there's sometimes that some authors will get me on that. The first one's great, and then you get to the second one, and it's like, okay. You get to the third one, okay, I just wasted money.
Yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of series that I read the first book on and loved it, and then I gave up at like the third book.
Yes.
Because as soon as that first one happened, it just all felt, it was like they didn't plan the rest of the series. And I say that fully well knowing that I don't plan that far ahead either, but you still got to make it work. And also fully well knowing that the fourth book in this series is a bit of a slump. But the fifth one I loved, so.
Well, sometimes it's also like the characters too. Like, you really connect with a certain character or something like that, and after their book, you're like, I don't want to read the rest of the series.
Yes. That's literally how I felt writing that fourth book. And then the fifth book is going back to the characters from book 2. And I was like, yes, I love you guys so much. So authors also have that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can see people doing that. I have not had time to read your book, so I can't tell you what I think of it.
That's okay.
Not that you might want to hear.
I buy books when I read them. Like, I don't collect books. If I'm reading it now, I buy it now, and if I'm not reading it now, then I don't buy it. But I do know tons of people who are sitting on like hundreds of books in their backlog, and I accept that.
Oh, no. I try. I mean, like, right now, with the review site that I'm doing.
Yes. NetGalley.
I have a few that I have to finish reading before I can start another book or something like that. Because if they put a time limit on when you can finish, which I understand. You know, they want to get it published. They want to get feedback and everything like that. And I'm struggling to write one of these reviews because I was just like, the book's great, but I wouldn't honestly buy it.
But like books like that, I certainly know those books, and I have definitely written in reviews, look, it's really well written. All of these things are good about it. It just was not my jam.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't want to, I'm not going to lie to people, but
Yeah. Is there some stuff that you can say where, like, hey, I don't like this particular thing, but if you like this particular thing, this will be a good book for you?
Yes. There are some of that. And then, like, some of them they want like the description. And I was like, well, you can read the bio. I don't need to tell you the description of it. I'm telling you what I.
I always find that really weird when people do that in my reviews. Like, I feel like you're just regurgitating what I already wrote.
It's like
And
if you
unless
actually.
you can write it better and let me have it for my blurb, I don't see the value in it.
Yeah, no, and so I mean, like this one, it's about a doctor who ends up going on a tour with a rock band. They met in her ER or whatever, and the one character actually was listening to her where he wasn't listening to medical advice from anybody else. Anyways, it wasn't so much that, it was just they like forced the fact that the doctor was Iranian that I had.
Got it.
It's like I'm okay that you're different nationality and everything like that. Good, I'm happy about that. It's just some of it felt forced, like they.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's a really weird from the writer perspective. I don't let this bother me. But I have one book where I've had it was something that it was beta read. It's not something that I've actually published yet because I wanted to. It's contemporary romance, and I don't really write contemporary romance now, so I'd like to finish the series at some point, but I don't want it to be sitting out there when I don't have time for. But anyways, I went through some beta readers, and a couple of them made comments to me in one way or another implying that they did not realize that one of the characters was Black. Um, and so there was definitely a while there where I was like, do I need to like reinforce this in every chapter? Like it's kind of important. It's definitely part of his psyche is developed around this. Um
Yeah,
so maybe I need to push it more. But then I remembered, and literally I just had like one chapter in the very beginning of it. It's a billionaire romance. He
yeah,
is a game developer
yeah,
and like a video game developer who just like
yeah,
struck it big. And
right.
I have this whole thing at the very beginning of it about
Like a
how in
description.
the world of like pasty white geeky guys who hang out in their basements, he was like the biracial poster child that they put on the face of everything to show how cool and diverse the industry was. Like, I feel like
Right.
I actually did hammer it really hard enough in that paragraph that I didn't need to reinforce it constantly. And the fact that
Some
people didn't
people
read that
just,
paragraph, I can't be responsible for.
yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just like, when is it enough? Like, when do you describe it enough? Like,
Yeah.
uh, it's almost like, oh, they're Black, or oh, they're Mexican, or oh, they're Iranian, or it's like, okay, you, I got to picture what the character looks like in my head.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does bother me that like I'm trying to picture what that main character is, and I can't tell you what they look like because there was no description of it. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna imagine it myself.
That's fair. I definitely some of the stuff that I write, I don't do a lot in the character description. Um, and for me, it's because I'm totally fine with people visualizing characters how they want.
Yeah,
And I'm not a visualizer, so I kind of have to like do stock forms of these characters just to remember when I am describing them. I feel like anything that you got, I did a fairly decent job of describing, or I put a person on the cover for you to
yeah.
be like,
So
that is what this guy looks like. Perfect.
so you can't really, you can't do too much more.
No. And so, like, with that particular book that you're talking about, I feel like just in giving that character, I'm assuming that the character had an Iranian name, right?
Yes, yes.
So like
So
that alone reinforces it. So I
yeah,
don't try to push really hard. Like I don't want like super, super, super cliche names constantly.
I know.
But I will absolutely use that to my benefit so that the reader, I don't have to remind the reader for them to remember that that character is that nationality.
Right. Well, I mean, with the name and I mean, they had tons of descriptions of it's just like, oh my God. Okay, I
Yeah,
got it. I got it.
yeah. With the short stories that I write, that's literally all pretty much that I can do. I give like the shortest detail of their description.
Yeah.
Um, that might have a skin tone in it, but like some of these characters, I'll just give them like an Asian name to get the point across that this is an Asian character, and then I'm just like, there you go. That was as much as we could do. That is as much diversity as I could put in this because it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter when it's 2,000 words.
And
But yeah, like it's different for a book, but you still don't. There's that point where it feels like the author's trying too hard.
right. And the one author, I really do think that she is Iranian. And I mean, like, there's not that many books out there that the main character's Iranian. Got it. I'm
Yeah.
glad. I like the diversity. It's not that. It's just it feels like every 5 seconds it's getting pushed down the throat.
Mhm.
Like, hey, remember I'm Iranian. I mean, like even
Yeah.
some of the words used in the language and stuff like that. Got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. If they use a word, I don't. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like,
It's not necessary.
yeah,
And I mean, it's a little bit easier for me when I'm doing paranormal because, like, that character has purple skin, and I can frequently refer to the fact that he has purple skin because he's purple, and it's an easy callback, especially when it's really exotic to that character, to
yeah,
the human. But there also comes that point where if it's just like a real world, like I'm assuming that the love interest of the Iranian is an American, right?
nope.
Oh,
He is Latino, but you
okay.
don't know what type of Latino. But apparently, he's some big rock star, heartthrob, sings in Spanish. But that's as much as you get. I mean, Latino. There's so many different.
That's also problematic. But what I was
Yeah.
going to say, the other problem that I was going to is that there also becomes a point where it makes it look like either the character or the author is fetishizing that
Yep.
race or nationality.
Yeah.
Um, because they get so stuck on it. And instead of, and I'm assuming that this character or the story is written in either first person or third person deep POV, where you're getting a lot of the character thoughts. And if
Yep.
the characters are constantly thinking about the fact that this character is Iranian, then it also makes it like come off as a weird obsession.
Yep. And I mean, like I said, the book was well written. It was slow at some parts, and then got I got it. And then the fact that they focused more about trying to present a positive culture for the Iranian side that they completely missed the mark for the other lead character, the love interest, and you know it just I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm really frustrated with that because like the fact that one character the fact that it's not either like a Latino and a Middle Eastern person, or an Iranian and a Mexican, or what have you, is also weird, especially because Latino is so, like, it covers such a huge part of the world.
It does, and it covers so many different types of nationalities, and it's like it's saying, like just saying like the person's white or something like that, just
Yeah.
generalization. Saying that the person's white, but there's difference between like American white. There's some people that are Hispanic or Latino that are very fair skinned, that they look like they're white, but they're
Mm-hmm.
not. So it's just like,
Does
okay,
does this story take place in the U.S.?
it does.
So the reason I asked this is this was something that I never thought about. And then the other day in one of my Facebook groups that has a lot of international people in it, there was
Yeah.
a reference to the term Latino. And somebody was like, this is probably going to sound like a really weird question, but I am European. I don't remember what they said specifically, but they didn't understand what Americans meant by the term Latino. It was in reference, it was a survey that the people surveyed were broken into the categories of white, black, Asian, or Latino.
Yeah.
And so the person commenting was like, I just don't really understand what this term means, because like there are, like, aren't there white Latinos and black Latino? Like, I don't, yeah, like, and I
Exactly.
understood exactly what the question was, and we had to, explain to the person that, like, literally it's anything south of the US going all the way through South America, we consider to
Yeah.
be Latino, and they are extremely diverse. There are absolutely white and black Latino people, but
Yeah.
when they're in the US, like, part of it is like there are certain implications of them being Latino in the US, regardless of what skin tone they are. Also,
Yeah.
it's about self identity, and these are all people who identify themselves not as black or white or in the
Hispanic.
middle, but they identify as Latino.
Right.
So I was thinking maybe the author is not a US person, and so they didn't really understand how that term worked, but it sounds like they are.
Well, they might be, they might not be, but it's just like it's like they missed the mark.
Yeah.
And
Did
I
you have
was
any of those indicator words, like we were talking about with 50 Shades of Grey, where you could tell
yes,
that it was somebody who does not America trying to America?
right. And I think that there are some, but I mean they did it pretty well where it was kind of like, are they? Are they not?
Okay. So they could also be like an Iranian immigrant. And so it
Right.
could be an honest mistake where they just thought Latino specifically meant like Mexico or Central America and didn't realize just how many ethnicities fall into that category.
Yes. And I mean the main character was from, well, both of them were from the United States. They were both in the United States, but at the same time, um, it's their parents and grandparents immigrated from Iran, Persian, and it's like, okay, cool. I hate my river.
You have a
It
real
should be
chunky
something
river. You know what I like
begging or
about yours,
something.
though? I really like your mountains, and I like your paint it black, now paint it white part of it. You covered that up really well with bushes, and it worked out really well for it. Whereas mine looks like a sprinkler system just
I'm,
popped up in the middle of the forest.
I guess
So you are breaking up.
I'm trying to
It might
change
be
it.
me breaking up. I'm trying to
Uh,
see move to. Oh, okay. You seem to be back. Yes,
Yeah.
you're moving fluidly
I
again.
just I gotta tame this river. Like next week,
It
can we not
is.
do like
The problem with your river, it it looks good. It just doesn't look like the river in the painting. It looks
no
like we're about to go White River
whitewater?
rafting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe just put some like big ass boulders in the middle of it.
We I can do that. Nice.
Yeah, and then just put a boulder in it and then put some splashes on it. Oh, my hands in the camera, so now I'm getting splashes. I so this is kind of funny because the intro painting was this painting, but then it ended up not being this one. Mountain Dew just produced a Bob Ross video where they basically got a voice actor who could sound like Bob Ross, and
Got it.
they had a painter who could mimic it, but like most of the footage, like every time you see Bob Ross, it's actually him. They just don't show where the painting is changed. They don't show him doing it. It's the other guy doing it.
Yeah.
But it's a painting. It's not this one. It is similar to this one. Um, and there's a Mountain Dew bottle in the middle of it.
Uh,
And I had a really good laugh about it because it's literally a full video, full tutorial on it. Um, they just masked out the area where the Mountain Dew bottle goes, and then they painted it afterward. I don't know if that was the best way of doing it, but I had a good laugh out of it.
well, that's good. I'm glad that they. I mean, there's some commercials that I'm like, what the fuck is this? All right. That looks like it's taking shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what you did right there.
Let's block this side of the Chunky River with a rock. Now I just need to edge some black in, and I think we're golden.
And I'm kind of surprised at how my river turned out. Like
Yours
it did not feel like it was going to work as it was happening, but it worked.
Yeah, no, it definitely worked. I like your river a lot more than my river.
And I'm glad that I insisted on that pine tree.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I'm gonna do some more dark colors. This blue just did not. His shadows and such. I was like, yeah, it just looks like shade. It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I wish I had thought a little bit harder. Every single time I pick one of these paintings, I look at the sample ones and kind of use those as a bit of a judge to see if I think that this will really work for us.
Yeah.
And this one, they all looked pretty good, but every single one of them had a jacked up river. And I was like, well, you're just dumb. Y'all just dumb. You don't know how to paint rivers. It's fine. That's not at all the case. It was really hard to get that switch back in the river, and I'm glad that I pulled it off. But also, I understand how it ended up turning wonky on yours.
Yeah. Well, I used a too big a brush when I did that, so I can see where that went wrong. I was like, oh, need some brown. I'm literally like squeezing the last of my tubes out.
Is everything okay with Patrick in the background?
It's March Madness.
Oh, that means something different for me.
So March Madness is basketball.
Yeah. No, I went to Syracuse. I know. I've been to March Madness games, but now March Madness is very different for me. It is a writing thing.
Okay. I was like, okay, how do I explain this? March
No,
Madness
no,
is,
no.
yeah, no, so during this time of year, I have more free time because I don't have a husband during this time. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, okay, good. Yeah, leave me alone. I don't feel as
I
bad.
I was telling you the other day that Sarah's husband has gotten himself sucked into a video game. And she's partially in that, but also partially really bored. So now we're playing video games together.
How is Sarah? I haven't talked to her since like last Thunderdome.
It's pre-COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. She's good. She's doing good with the working from home. Everything's pretty much staying the same for her. So yeah.
I'm glad that,
And Andy is back at the office, so to speak. And
uh-huh.
that was really good too, because for like the 3 months that they were both working from home, Sarah was less happy.
Um, I can understand. I think if both me and Ducky worked from home, it would be a little bit more tense around the house.
Yeah.
Like that with you, but less time with you.
Yeah. And it's a weird, I don't know, just being somebody who does also work from home. It's a little different for me because I don't keep any sort of office hours, but like
Yeah.
it's definitely whether the other person means to or not, it is definitely harder to get work done when somebody else is here.
Yeah. Just because you're trying hard to, I mean, it's your house. You want to do your stuff. You want
Mhm.
to move and things like that. But if you're on a conference call or something like that, it's like,
Yes.
you want to take a break and you want to talk to me. That's great. I love it. But,
But I'm not on a break right now.
or, I'm in the middle of a conference call and Jake starts because he hears
Yes.
down and it's like, oh,
I will say one of my favorite things from the early days of COVID was all of the news broadcasts that got interrupted by their pets storming into the rooms.
yeah.
Um, the dogs getting really excited. There was one where it was a meteorologist, the weatherman, and he's in like his basement and he's got a green screen. I guess he couldn't be in his basement, never mind. He's in a room with a green screen, and how they were filming it was the cameraman was like outside the window with like the camera against the window.
Yeah.
So the dog kept attacking the window because he wanted to say hi to the cameraman.
Got it.
Yeah, like aw.
Love you, but less.
Yeah.
Go. All right. My rock sucks, but I am working through it.
So like it might be a distance thing, but it looks really good to me. It could be that I'm looking at an itty bitty thumbnail of it, but I like it.
Thanks. I love the cheerlead effect.
Yeah. Like that is almost looking like a diving rock, except don't, because the way that it is shaped, you will absolutely bust your head open.
Yep. Absolutely. So.
Oh, is that what the weird green streaks were in the middle of the meadows?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what I was doing. And again, I had it muted, so he wasn't telling me anything. And I had completely forgotten about it. But now that I'm looking at my painting, I'm like, oh, I kind of have rock there too. What's going on? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he throws things in, and you're like, what? What? Wait. What did we do? I do like the mountains. The sky needs some work. Like,
You're getting really good at doing the snow without having a chisel for it. And I'm
yeah,
proud of you for that. The shadow looks really damn good on your mountain.
thank you.
Yeah. Mine is a very abstract mountain.
That is, but your river is killing it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm
I
really
like the
happy with the
trees
river.
that are on, like your big, really tall tree. Like I like how you use the yellows and the greens to it.
You know how I do that, right? I take my brush and I put yellow on one half of the brush and green on the other half of the brush.
Um, I do now.
Yeah. And then it just kind of blends on the canvas.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what? Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought I had mentioned that before, but I guess not.
Try and I really need to have like some fluffy clouds or something. Maybe after I'm done with everything, like they might actually let me do if I layer enough because these are supposed to be my clouds, but they're like not really cloud shaped.
Yeah. Yeah, my
I'm trying to,
clouds came out well, but this is the first time that my clouds came out well. But the good thing is that even if your sky is just like vague streaks of color, it still looks good. It's just not what it's supposed to be. But it
yeah,
still looks good. It's still I don't know how these like fantasy ridiculous pink and purple skies work well in a Bob Ross landscape, but they do.
the, it's amazing what works with his paint. And it's like, oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, this is gonna totally work out. And you're like, all right, I'll try it. And then you're like, oh shit.
yeah. Like how much of the green is actually egg yellow.
Right.
No green at all was involved in that color. Okay.
It's like, huh, I would have never thought.
Yeah. Yeah, paint colors are very different from food dye is what I am learning with how all these colors come out. And I still have to like my biggest problem right now with his colors are the dark colors now.
The
I just
dark,
can't get the dark colors to work right.
the I mean, like, I'm okay with some of his dark colors. I can stab the canvas enough times, it's all right. It's just
So for
the
this,
fluffiness of it.
oh, right. For this guy, the background where like we put all the trees on top of the dark and it just kind of put the shadows behind it, I was good with. But my mountains are completely wrong color. The
But I like your foot mountains though. Like your foot mountains are good.
purpley mountains,
Yeah.
these guys.
And I like your valley and like how it's shaded. Like you
Yeah.
did a good job with the valley and your river. And your
Overall, everything is good except for those mountains. And the mountains are background. It's okay. I feel like it's that the river is really, at least on mine, is the focal point. So it's fine. Um, But like obviously, if I'm going to keep doing Bob Ross paintings, I have to get better at mountains.
and I gotta get better at rivers.
Yeah, and clouds, unfortunately.
And clouds. But I try. It's just not happening.
But that was the point of picking this painting as well, was to get better at clouds.
Yeah.
Practice.
I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, like I might try and cover this up and start over again. Uh,
I
he said
mean, you
that
can
at
just
work.
make it all trees, whatever.
Well, I mean, he did say at one point that, if he ever messes up, he has scraped off the canvas before and start over again. I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay. That
oh.
okay.
So like that's
All
not
right.
how we would handle it because we're using acrylics, but I mean, I've absolutely painted over a canvas before.
I have too. Like some really ugly canvases that I found that were the size and dimension I was looking for, and repurposed them.
Yeah.
Totally did that. Yeah. I mean, I'm digging my mountains. I'm just like this part needs to be fixed. I can always throw some more Q-tip.
I'm almost wondering if all you did was so if we are using my canvas as an analogy for your canvas.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if in this part right here, if you just
yeah.
added more trees and like left that rock there, but like covered the front of it more with another like pine tree or something. If that little extra coverage would obscure just enough of it that it would fix it.
Like a skinny river instead of like a big fat river.
Well, it would
Right?
just be behind a tree, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't see what it was doing closer up. You would just kind of see that rock jutting out into it. Because I do really
Right.
like that rock.
Yeah. I'll play around with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Or even like one of these trees. This
yeah.
like bigger guy, kind of put
Yeah.
him right there. Um
Oh, but I don't want to cover the mountains though. But I can do like a tree right here or something like that.
yeah.
I get
Nothing super fat, but just a little extra coverage.
kind of like
Um
this
maybe
pine tree.
sticking out from like where this tree or this bush is on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do something like right there.
Yeah.
That would work. Ugh. You have good ideas.
I
I just like
do.
this.
This is why I'm good at book covers. Like, oh, that's all messed up right there, but let me just like obscure this in some way. Got it.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm actually good at book covers. It's that I'm good at like hiding bad things.
Your secret is safe with me.
Yeah.
Let's.
That definitely
Uh,
came up in one of my writer groups the other day. Like, if you just have $500 to throw out one thing in your book, what would it be? And I'm like, cover, absolutely cover. A bunch of people were like getting editors, getting proofreaders. I'm like, no. I can do all that myself. I will throw $500 at a cover designer.
now I'm hesitant. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw the fear.
that works out because then it now looks like it's lines
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and then just put some highlights on it
Yeah. See?
to kind of cover because like I still see water behind it, but like once there's
Yeah.
highlights on it, I don't see water behind it.
Yeah. Right. And then we go with the highlights. To the point where I don't remember what brushes I was using, so I'm just.
I also have that moment because like I can't use the brushes that he uses half the time just because they don't look right when I try to do it.
Yep.
So then I'm always guessing which brush did I do last time. But also like most of the brushes that I used this time were clearly wrong. I'm not saying that everything looks bad, but certainly the like blob-esque shapes that everything has is not what I wanted.
Or what you were going for.
I would take the bottom out just a little bit more and kind of seal that gap over to the blackness. Yeah.
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 I gotta get more green because the blue is just not
The blue is showing right through it. I don't know. Oh, this is why he puts black underneath everything. Got it.
Yep.
I also had that issue because I've got some of these like vanishing bushes here where I didn't have black behind it and it just like got sucked right into the background. All right, it's fine, whatever.
Yeah. Just gonna go over it again.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go dark for a minute.
Yeah, and then slap some of that golden yellow on it.
Yeah. And then we should be good to go. Yeah. And then I just need to smooth that out a little bit. I shouldn't have used my finger.
It's fine.
It sounded good and for a second. It's like, okay, yeah, totally. Yeah, no. All right. And then some gold. Some green. All right. I might need to let that dry for a minute.
Yeah, that sucked it right up.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So, but overall, I think that turned out a lot better than the other one did.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting better at these.
We just gotta keep doing them, and then we're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's totally easy. We can totally do that.
Yeah, we're not even gonna. There's gonna be a point where we're not even watching his video anymore. It's like, oh, I know. I just need to cover all of this in black and then fill it in, and it's fine.
We'll be there at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, one, we're not, not even done, and we're like, oh, it's already like 9:00. It's like,
the one I did last week, I don't know what it was about it, but there was that moment where like the video just suddenly ended, and I was like, "What? Are we done already? What's just happened here?"
That happened to us before with the first video, and we were like, what, it's done, but it's not done.
Oh, I really like how that tree came out. Now you're just getting nitpicky with it.
I am. But it was just so dark right there.
Understandable.
All right. I'm liking this. My
Yeah.
river looks. I mean, it's not awesome, but it looks better than it was.
It's it's funny because like what's going on with ours narratively is that like mine are hikers that have reached like the edge of the cliff and are looking out on the valley, and yours is hikers who have not yet made it to the edge of the cliff but know that there is a valley beyond.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can add another big tree there and we'll be all right.
No, you're good.
There we go. Because you can't really see my valley too much. But let's just talk about my hands right now. They're like a bluish tint, and I hardly ever use the blue.
It happens. That's also with cake decorating. Blue dye stains absolutely the worst. So it's always what color hands are at the end of the day, or like a greenish color because it's dye, so it's translucent.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I know that feeling well.
Yeah, it's like, oh great, yay! It's like I hardly ever use that color, but I used it enough apparently to get stained.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're all done for the day.
I think we are.
Yeah. I'm happy with these. I find it funny that like we each had like elements that if somehow we could put our elements together, like if we could take my clouds and your mountain and my valley and your trees, we would nail a Bob Ross painting. But unfortunately, we're both halfway there.
Yes. In summary, it means that we need to do more of these because each time we get better.
Yes. So next week, this is going to be on Tuesday, and it's actually going to be my friend Sako who is using, I am blanking on the name of it, but it is the iPad paint program that everybody is nuts about right now. And it's just completely blanking on me what the name is. But so next week, I'm going to have somebody doing digital art. So that's going to be something weird and new, and I have no idea how that's going to go. But that's going to be Tuesday at 7 p.m. On my Twitch channel. It's also going to be on the YouTube channel because she is one of my writer friends. But that is everything for tonight's Bob Ross Off. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you next week.